Alright, what's up guys? VV back with another video. And in today's video, we've got a game from the East we're going to be checking out. A game of Green Jewelry Bonney versus Red Black Sabo. Very interesting matchup we have lined up here, guys. And I think they do have access to EB-03 at this point, but they're still in OP-13. So let's see what happens here. Let's break this matchup down and see what we can learn from it. So I will have everything time-stamped in the general description as usual, and I'll have all relevant links and stuff like that in the comment section below. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please do not hesitate to put those down in the comment section below, or hop on the VV Theory Discord. Link will be in the channel description. This video is brought to you by Nin Garden. Pre-orders are now open for the Journey's End playmat featuring the Pirate King, with a 1 in 20 chance to pull the special Wanted Bounty variant. Plus, the Chaos and Crown collection, including the Berserk and Absolute Ruler playmats, are available at a discounted price. Nin Garden is also introducing their new soft cloth hybrid playmats, now available with select designs. And don't forget to use the code TheVVTheory at the checkout to get 8% off on your next order. Alright guys, let's get right into this. Looks like we have the Green Jewelry Bonney player on the left. They have a Mihawk, a 2K counter Tashigi, a 2K counter Scratchman Apu, and then 2 of the 1-cost Searcher Bonnies in their opening hand. That's a pretty solid opening hand, I have to say. And then on the right, we have Red Black Sabo. They have, it looks like they're about to play the stage, guys, where I paused this. It looks like they're going to be going first, and they're going to be playing out the stage here. And then they have a 9-cost Stussy, the 2K counter Sabo, 4-cost Hack, and 3-cost Morgans. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Let me make sure the volume is off. Speed is on 2x, and here we go. So again, Red Black Sabo going first. They're going to play out the stage. Not a bad hand here for the Red Black Sabo player. They're going to start off by trashing Morgans. Okay, they trashed that's a 3-cost 4K, 1K counter blocker that has on-play draw 2, trash 2. And remember, they are going first. It looks like they're going to grab the 4-cost Koala. Yep. And that's the new EB-03. Yeah, notice it's on the screen here. That's the new EB-03 Koala. Let me pause and talk about this real quick, guys. I'm sorry. They trashed the Morgans, a 3-cost 4K blocker with an on-play draw 2, trash 2. And they are going first. But at the same time, maybe that is a good idea against Green Jewelry Bonney, because even if they try to play out the Morgans on the next turn, just playing it out on curve for 3 Dawn, yes, they can fix their hand, but then you don't even get to attack with your leader, because remember, guys, Red Black Sabo, when he has, what is it, if you have 4 or more life, you're basically a 4,000 power leader. It's something like if you have 3 or less life, you go back to being 5,000 power. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Now we're on turn 1 for the Bonney player. They're going to play out one of the 1-cost Bonnies. Remember, they did have 2 of them. I think they should, yeah, I think that's the right play. They're playing out both, just developing your board. Because if you use the Bonney right away, you give the Red Black Sabo player something to attack right into. Okay, so Red Black Sabo, they're going to start off with a search here. They're going to trash the Koala they just found. And they are going to search up a... Oh, good choices there, guys. They got the Rush Dragon, Hack, and Secret Sabo. I think the Secret Sabo is the correct call there. Okay, 3 Dawn. There's nothing left to play in hand, so I think they're just going to swing for 7 here. Remember, this is just a 4,000 power leader until we have 3 or less life. Okay, swing for 7. Bonney takes it, passes the turn back. And now we're on turn 2 for the Bonney player. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's time to go searching. Yep, they're going to grab a Cavendish with the first search. Let's see what they get with the next one. Okay, another top 5 search for a Supernova character, or excuse me, a Supernova card. It looks like they grabbed a 2K counter, Scratchman Apu. Okay, so they're fixing their hand quite a bit. And let's see what they do. They have 2 Dawn left, and it looks like they did get a Kashiro somewhere along the way. Maybe they drew that from their life or from their turn. And we only have 2 Dawn left. So I think the best play here is just to swing 5 with the leader and play out the Kashiro. Because there's no reason to leave Dawn active when the opponent has an empty board for Bonney, because they can just play around the leader effect. Yeah, and that's the right play, because the only other option is what? Swing for 6 and leave a Dawn active, or swing for 7. Remember, it's just a 4,000 power leader. They're going to want to take the first hit anyway. Okay, so here we go. Going to start off with the stage, trashing a 6-cost Secret Sabo. And let's see what they get here. Oh, okay, there's the 8-cost Dragon. 8-cost Black Dragon. I think that is the for sure pick in this situation. The Secret Sabo's tempting, and so is the one cost, I believe that's the one cost 4K. No, yeah, you grab Dragon. You just want to chain Dragon after Dragon after Dragon. And here we go. You know, one other thing I do have to mention about trashing the Morgan early on. Let me pause and talk about this for a second. So that was a 4K attack into a 1K, 1000 power Jori Bonney. But let me just say one thing real quick. It would have been nice to be able to play out that Morgan's on curve last turn, the more I'm thinking about this. Because, number one, I don't think it's a bad idea to starve Jori Bonney. Just wait till you have a massive board. And there's one other thing that that Morgan's does that's really nice. Draw 2, trash 2. It fills up your trash. So that would have actually been very nice to play out on curve last turn, as opposed to attacking in for 7K. I think we probably could have just gone the starve strategy here. And, you know, and gone from there, and just wait for the Bonney to start tapping these, you know, these smaller characters sideways, the searchers. You can just attack into those for free. Either way, because the reason I mention that is this, guys. You need to fill up your trash in order to get full value from your 8-cost dragons. Okay, now we still have 5 Dawn left. Looks like we're going to follow up with a hack. Yeah, I think that's the only play we had, and we are going to attach a Dawn to the leader. And that is an 8-cost hack, technically speaking, right? It does get plus 4 cost. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the Bonney player chooses to do here. They're on their turn 3, 6 Dawn turn. They're on a 6 Dawn turn. What are they going to do with this? Start off with the 5K attack. Okay, I think the Sabo player might take... Okay, they're actually really thinking about blocking. If they block this, that is technically a 6,000 power hack, right? So this will just be a free block. But it's tempting to take this hit. Because that way, number one, you get to draw a card, right? But no, that makes you go down to 3 life, and then your red-black Sabo leader becomes a 5K base again. Okay, so here we go. They do block for free, and we have a really big turn from the Bonney player. Let me let him move his cards out. Check out what just happened, guys. 6 Dawn turn. They played out the 6-cost Trafalgar Law, pulling back the 1-cost Searcher Bonney, playing out the 5-cost Cavendish from the effect of the 6-cost Law. Standing 2 Dawn is active, replaying the Bonney, and now there's a Dawn left for the leader's effect on the opponent's turn. Really, really nice follow-up there for the Bonney player. Okay, going over to turn, what is this, turn 4 for the red-black Sabo player. They're on 7 Dawn. It looks like this is going to be a turn we can establish one of our 6-cost secret Sabos. And it's at this point right here, guys, where it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I don't know how do I say this. If you attack in, they're going to rest your character. Or if you attack with your character, they'll rest your leader. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way. Okay, well, first of all, red-black Sabo is going to start off with a search. That's the right call. Oh, and they did get a red Rush Dragon, the 8-cost red dragon. Now what are we going to do here? I think we have 7 Dawn. Attach a Dawn to the leader. And then just swing for, what is it, 6K? Yeah, I think it would be 6K, right? I don't think it matters which way you swing this. Because they want to have 6 Dawn available for the Secret Sabo. And maybe they should play out the Secret Sabo first and be able to swing for bigger with their character. You know, with the action, or excuse me, with their leader. So either way is a 6K attack, right? Because the Sabo is technically a 6K as well right now, even with the Dawn attach, because he's still a 4,000 power leader. Okay, they're going to play out the Sabo here to finish up, and they're going to attach a Dawn to their leader with the effect, and make that an 8-cost Sabo. Okay, seems good. We got some 2K counter Tashigis in here, and they're gonna play out the Mihawk. So this ended up being, let me pause for a second. This ended up being just such an incredible curve for the green Jori Bonney player. Turn 1, double Searcher. Into turn 2, use both Searchers and develop a 4-cost, Kashiro. Into a 6 Dawn play with the 6-cost Law, playing out the Cavendish. Into an 8 Dawn play of Dracul Mihawk. And now we still have the Cavendish. We're going to get a lot of Dawn back this turn. Okay, going to use the Bonney here for 1 Dawn. Going to rest the Bonney to do a top 5 search. Has to be a Supernova character. And looks like they're going to grab a 2K counter X-Drake. Okay, making sure they put the cards in the correct order. It's a good habit to get into, is making sure you put the cards at the bottom of your deck in the correct order that you'd like to draw them if the game does ever go on that long. Okay, going to attack it with Cavendish for 6 into what? Did he say into the hack? I actually missed that, guys. I'm sorry I missed that. I think he was swinging into the hack. Yeah, free block. I think free block is the right call here. And now with 5 Dawn remaining, what is the Bonney player going to do? What are they going to do with the remaining 5 Dawn? I can't quite see their hand right now. Yeah, I think they're just going to load up and attack oh, wow, aggressively. I would just let this card go, I think. Yeah, just let the card go. I think that's the right call. 5 in. Go ahead and take that. That was perfect. Yep, seems good. So the reason, let me pause, guys. The reason I would take that is you can just bring it back next turn with the 8 cost, dragon. I don't think they could have saved it anyway, actually, the more I'm thinking about it. That was like a 10k attack. I guess maybe they could have just countered out. No, I don't think they could have, guys. Well, maybe they could have just countered out of it, because I think it was an 8k character. Okay, here we go. Oh, very cool. Look at the Dawn they just played out. That's the Sabo Dawn. Very cool. All right, going to trash the red 8-cost dragon. Going to do some searching. Going to search up the 1-cost Bello Betty. And now what, guys? I'm starting to get concerned for our red-black Sabo player. The board doesn't look good for them. Let me tell you right now. Yeah, you're going to need to attack first, attach a Dawn to your leader, and just swing in for, I think it will be 7. Okay, they're doing a little bit of math here. Yeah, you just attach a Dawn to your leader, swing for 7 here. Okay. Again, they're trying to consider all their options, but you have to play out the dragon. They're going to play out the dragon first, so are they not going to attack? Looks okay. They're going to put 3 Revolutionary Army cards to the bottom of their deck, and they're going to play out a 6-cost or lower character from their trash. They're going to attach a Dawn with the character's effect, attach another Dawn, and they're going to go 8 into 6 here. They're going to pay 1, and what are they going to rest? Probably the Sabo? I would imagine the Sabo is the correct target here. They rest the hack. Interesting. They rest the hack and then cash in on their Kashiro blocker. Well, now, they can't block with the hack and do any kind of damage from there. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens next. I feel like the Bonney player is actually kind of starting to run away with this one. I'm getting concerned for our red-black Sabo player. How are they going to catch up? We are going to be on a 10 Dawn turn next turn, so we can start using these 9-cost Stussies. But is that going to be enough? We don't have any characters to... Okay, we do have a 1-cost Garp in hand we can cash in on. Okay, 6 into... Was that 6 into hack? I would definitely let this go. Oh, gosh. So they go ahead and block in. It's going to be 6 more into hack. I think I would have just let that go and gotten rid of the Bonney. Gotten rid of the Jory Bonney. Yeah, just let it go. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Yeah, okay. And hack is going to get rid of the Bonney, of course. Seems good. Okay, but we've got bigger problems on our hands here, guys. I didn't even see the 9-cost Zoro come down. Of course, they play out the Zoro first and then attack with the Cavendish to get 3 Dawn as active. Yeah, this is a situation we got here. Okay, but we do have the Stussies. Guys, we do. It was a little bit greedy for the Bonney player to cash in on that Kashiro. Because if they had that, this game would just be over on the spot. Now, right here, I think there's a very obvious play. You're going to, okay, do all your attacking for the turn first. Okay, or play out the character first, that's fine too, I guess. But you're going to play out the Stussie here, and you're going to wreck their board to the best of your ability, right? You're going to get rid of this Zoro, and you're going to go from there. Yep, I'm going to play that out. I'm surprised they didn't use the Garp. I'm surprised they didn't actually use the Garp first. Yep, of course they're going to get rid of the 9-cost Zoro. And just like that, okay, they're going to attach it on to their leader with the Sabo's effect. And just like that, the game's looking a little bit better now. A little bit better for our red-black Sabo player. All right, going to use the stage as well. Trashing a Searcher to search up another Searcher. Okay, very good. All right, so it looks like we're going to have a 9k attack into the Cavendish. Very good. Resting the Sabo, of course, because that's the next biggest attack. And then it's going to be okay, block 2k, and now it's going to be 7 into 6. And this is probably just going to be another 2k counter. Yep, very nice. And now pass the turn back. Okay, that Stussie's the only thing that kept us in this game, guys. Am I pronouncing that correctly? One of my mods, Beams, had to correct me one time. I think it's actually pronounced Stussy, but I call it Stussy. So I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, guys. Remember, I don't play the, I don't watch the anime or anything like that, or read the manga. Okay, so going to play out another Mihawk, standing 4 Dawn, and then attacking with the Cavendish, standing 2 Dawn. So that was a 2 Dawn Dracula Mihawk, 8-cost blocker. Seems good. They're going to 1k counter out of that. And now what? Wait, what is this? Okay, going to take the 6k attack. And now it might be an 8k attack to punish. Yeah, I think they needed to get out of that 6k with the 2k counter. Oof. Oof, guys. Yeah, that was punished, brutally punished right there, brutally punished. I think a 2K counter would have been sufficient there. And then there's going to be a 5-cost Secret Bonney follow-up, which is a 5-cost 6K blocker with a 1K counter that has draw 2, trash 1, and Standard On is active if you have 8 or more rested cards. And this is looking absolutely, this is looking terrible. This is looking horrible for the red-black Sabo player. How are they going to climb out of this? We do have another Stussy we can play out this turn, but will it be enough? Okay, trashing a card with the effect of the stage here to do some searching. They at least trashed out a brick for a 1K counter, but this is just not looking good. Yeah, this is, like, simply put, this is just not looking good, guys. How are we going to get out of this? How are we going to get out of this? We got some blockers. Like I said, I think you have to play the Stussy here. I think you have to go, okay, one cost for Garp. Or the, actually, did they counter out with the Garp? No, I think they still have it. They're going to play out the Bella Betty. What are they looking for? Why? I'm surprised they're not using the Garp, which can find, you know, pretty much anything they need. Okay, they grab a Morley. Is that the 2K counter Morley? I've never seen that alt art for it. So I think they grabbed a 2K counter. So they're going to attach it on to their leader with the effect of the Sabo. They're going to swing for, I think that's 10K into one of these 6K targets. Very nice. And now what? 9 Dawn. I think you just got to slam. You got to windmill slam another Stussy here, guys. Thank goodness they did not tap down the blocker. I think the game would be over. But then again, there's Hody Jones in hand. Never mind. That just doesn't even matter. That just doesn't even matter. Oh, no. Guys, is this game over? This game might be over on this next turn. Against green, guys, there's no such thing as a blocker. Against green, there is no such thing as a blocker. Yeah, I think you slam 9 here. Yep, do it. Do it. I'm like Darth Sidious over here. Do it. Okay, now he's going to play out the dragon. No! He needed to play out the Stussy here, I think, to get rid of one of these attackers. Any of them. Even a 6 cost would have been fine, like the Cavendish, because that stands 2 Dawn. It's like an 8K attacker because it stands 2 Dawn. Okay. Going to play out another 9 cost. Okay, something happened there. The judge got involved there and said something. Maybe he attacked first, and then I think he might have done things in a sloppy way. Oh, and now we're going to cash in on this. Oh, no. We have no Dawn active. We have a blocker. 7 calls Hody Jones. They're going to rest those 2. Take a life card from the effect of Hody Jones. This is not looking good, boys. This is not looking good. I think this might be over. Swing for 6, just a minimal attack first to get a card out of hand, and then it's going to be swing for 8. This is 8 into 6. 2K, 1K. Yep, and then that's going to take, yep. Okay, he did get a draw 2. Was that a draw 1, trash the top card of your deck trigger? It's a 1K, and swing for 10, and that will be game. Okay, awesome game. Good game to both players. Well played by everyone there. And I have to say, I don't think there was any saving that turn right there, even playing out the Stussy. Let's just go back and look at it real quick and just do a little bit of math here. Just going to rewind a little bit. Okay, so right here is where we played out the dragon. If we play out the Stussy, we get rid of one of these Mihawks, right? At least in theory, we get rid of a Mihawk, and now they only have 4 attacks. We have 1 life. We're a 6K leader. We can go from there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think there's any way out of this one. I'm not going to sit here and do the math on it, but let's just say this. Even if we do somehow survive, I don't think they win on the crackback either, right? I don't think the red-black Sabo can win on the crackback because the Bonney player is at 4 life. So that was a rough spot to find themselves in, but hey, it happens. Green Bonney, still a very, very strong deck, even in OP-13, guys. This is, understand what we're watching right now. They have the records above each player's picture, I believe. I think the Green Bonney player finished off in 5th place with a record of 8-1, and then the Red-Black Sabo player finished off in 12th place as 8-1 as well. Okay, so I think that's what that is. Someone help me out in the comment section below if I'm off on that. But either way, great game to both players. That was a fun one there. I think Red-Black Sabo is actually about to get a really nice enhancement, a level up when we get into OP-14. I've already been, I think I even showed it off in yesterday's video, right? At the time we were recording this video and putting it out. In yesterday's video, I put out a game of Red-Black Sabo and, a few other black leaders from OP-14, in OP-14 meta using the new 8-cost Crocodile. And I have to say, just being able to shut down attacks and just kind of like chain them together. And with red-black Sabo having access to the Searcher Garp, there could be something there, guys. We'll have to see what happens. There could be something there. All right, I'm done. Hope y'all enjoyed that, guys. Let me get the outro page on here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It helps me out big time. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Okay. And guys, if you are liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, viewing my stuff, using my TCG Player affiliate link, you're helping me out big time, so I really appreciate that. Big shout out to everybody who supports with donations through Patreon and PayPal, the Playmat supporters, YouTube members, and people in the Discord community. Thank you guys so much. This community has been really, really incredible. All right, I'm done. Hope y'all enjoyed. Until next time, peace.